I made it here. So today we have our 28th 24 Bowman Draft Jumbo Break. And just a moment here, I'm going to link you to 29. Try to open up a couple windows here. Alright, 29. Oh, it's got 5. It had 5 spots left last I checked. So actually, I'll probably post number 30 at some point today as well. Yep, still got 5. Alrighty-dighty. And for those interested tonight, there will be 7 spots on auction for Top Series 1 Jumbo Box. And also for those interested, I have pre-ordered a jumbo case and a hobby case of 2025 Bowman, so we'll be doing some of that too. Alright, so today's break we have Justin S. with the O's, David V. with the Red Sox and Diamondbacks. We have David M. with the Yankees and Cardinals. Shannon B. with the Rays, Ian with the Jays and the White Sox, Michael O. with the Guardians, Sherman with the Tigers, Twins, Rangers, George with the Royals, Angels, Mets, and Nats. We have Michael with the Astros, Mariners, and who's the other team? Mariners, Christian with the A's, the Pirates, and Cubs, Stewart with the Braves, Eric with the Phillies, Reds, Brewers, Michael B with the Rockies, Mike L with the Dodgers, Francisco with the Padres and the Giants. I think I might have, did I skip Sherman with the Tigers, Twins, and Rangers? I think I might have skipped him. I can't remember. Alright. So a few of the prospects in here are doing very, very, very well. Oh, you like it? Jack Cagliano is doing very well. Bazana is doing very well in Double A. I think it's Double A. High or Double A. I can't remember. I'm gonna say Double A. Kurtz is doing amazing. I wouldn't be surprised if he's in the majors by like tomorrow. He's been homering like every day. Who else is there? Christian Moore, not so good for the Angels. There was talk of him making the major league team, and then all of a sudden now he's not doing well in Double A, so that's happened. I was just perusing through the prospects yesterday. Payne, I haven't checked the Brewers, guys. Are they doing good? I mean, they had 2 first-round bats. They've always been fairly cheap for having 2 first-round bats. I've always thought. Alright, here's our 3 autos here. We're gonna shift them to the end. Leave the climax to the finish. Alright. Alright, we have Luke Cashel, Twins, Luis Baez, Astros. I have autofocus off. Okay, we're good. Zero Hope, Dodgers, Braylon Morrell, Rangers, Denriche Valdez, Cubs, Rafael Schlesinger, first for the Guardians, Grant Shepardson, first for the Marlins, Dadmer De Los Santos, Twins, J.L. Perez. You making pizza? I see. Joe Perez, White Sox, Joshua Lugo, Angels. I see. That's your pizza maker, huh? I see. I see that thing, Eliana. Peyton Toll, first for the Red Sox. John Spikerman, first for the Phillies. Nathan Flowering, first for the Rays. Nick Mitchell, first for the Blue Jays. James Tibbs, first for the Giants. Kalen Culpepper, first for the Twins. Zach Earhart, first for the Red Sox. Randall Diaz, first for the Nationals. Nick McLean, first for the White Sox. Blake Larson, first for the White Sox. Carter Holton, first for the Braves. Boston Bateman, first for the Padres. We have Rainer Arias, Giants. Rhett Lauder, Reds. Aiden Miller, Phillies. Eduardo Herrera, White Sox. Dewell Joseph, Mariners. Fernando Cruz, Cubs. And an Aqua Wave Dodger. It's going to be Jose De Paula. That'll be 72 of 125 for Mike. And we have a Plasma of Matt Shaw, Chicago Cubs. Refractor first, Nick Mitchell for the Blue Jays for Ian. A 4th rounder. And Davison De Los Santos for the Marlins. Oh, what's that? Oh, your phone. You want a pizza now? I see. Roman Anthony, Red Sox. Sebastian Walcott, Rangers. Vladdy Guerrero, Mets. Giovanni Rodriguez, Mets. Jose Perdomo, Braves. Nate Knowles, first for the Rays. Dalton Rushing, Dodgers. Enrique Bradfield Jr., Orioles. Jeremy Rodriguez, Mets. Tink Hence, Cardinals. Theron Lorenzo, Tigers. Aiden Miller, Phillies. Chase Harlan, first for the Dodgers. Casey Cook, first for the Rangers. Jamie Ferrer, first for the Twins. Eli Serrano, first for the Mets. Aiden May, first for the Marlins. Bye-bye, Eliana. Ryan Waldschmidt, first for the Diamondbacks. Cam Smith, first for the Cubs. Jack Caglianone, first for the Royals. Cam Caminetti, first rounder for the Braves. Ben Hess, first for the Yankees. Pizza? Yeah, pizza. We have Caleb Bonemer, Chrome first for the White Sox for Ian. Cal Steven, first for the Jays for Ian. Josh Crota-Grauer, first for the A's for Christian. Johnny King, first for the Jays for Ian. Sam Antonacci, first for the White Sox for Ian. Eric Hernandez, first for the Braves for Stewart. And Nick Montgomery, first for the Braves for Stewart. In tune will be Carson Benj of the New York Mets for George. Refractor first round James Tibbs for the Giants for Francisco. And Colt Emerson of the Mariners. What's that, Nana? The car? The car's broken? Two gold. You got 2 gold autos of Aaron Parker? Hopefully he's good for you. You're fixing the car. Good job. Michael Messi, first for the Tigers. Jose De Paula, Dodgers. Brendan Sproat, Mets. Yohandy Morales, Nationals. Alexander Albertus, White Sox. Vladimir Guerrero is not starting today? What the heck? Who said he could do that? He just got paid. Hold on. I got a work message. Let me reply to it really quick. Good job, Nana. Braylon Brezoban, Pirates. Paulino Santana, Rangers. Clark Candioti, first for the Padres. Ryan Harvey, first for the Yankees. Griffin Herring, first for the Yankees. Blake Wright, first for the Rockies. Theo Gillen, first for the Rays. Connor Griffin, first for the Pirates. Carter Johnson, first for the Marlins. Drew Beam, first for the Royals. Dakota Jordan, first for the Giants. Tyson Lewis, first for the Reds. Billy Amick, first for the Twins. Cole Messina, first for the Rockies. Woody Hadeen, first for the Tigers. Eddie Reinders, first for the Pirates. And Carter Matheson, first for the Phillies. Alright, bye-bye, Leon. Chase Alsop. Chrome first for the Orioles. Michael Massey, first for the Tigers, for Sherman. Bryce Eldridge, Giants. Josso Lugo, Angels. Aiden Smith, Rays. Curly Martha, Rangers. Denriche Valdez, Cubs. A Lunar Glow Padre. It'll be Boston Bateman. I believe he's a second-round pick. For San Diego for Francisco. Refractor first-rounder Kalen Culpepper for the Twins for Sherman. And refractor first Tyson Neighbors for the Padres for Francisco. A rare double first refractor pack. 21st overall for Culpepper. Uh, 52nd overall, pretty high second rounder. Gloves can go right there. Aiden Major, first for the Guardians. Gage Zeal, first for the Yankees. Bryce Eldridge, Giants. Tommy Troy, Diamondbacks. Aiden Smith, Rays. Curly Martha, Rangers. Rainer Arias, Giants. Colt Emerson, Mariners. Samuel Basallo, Orioles. Ethan Anderson, first for the Orioles. Chris Cortez, first for the Angels. Braylon Doty, first for the Guardians. Griff O'Farrell, first for the Orioles. Bryce Rayner, first for the Tigers. Hagen Smith, first for the White Sox. Travis Bazzana, first for the Guardians. Cash Mayfield, first for the Padres. Caleb Bonemer, first for the White Sox. Cal Steven, first for the Jays. Josh Grauer, first for the A's. Johnny King, first for the Blue Jays. And a blue paper parallel, upside down here, of Tommy Troy for the Diamondbacks for a first rounder for David. He hasn't been very good, though. Unless something's changed recently. Whoa, 48 of 150. I don't know how he's been this year, though. As for David. Alright, Chrome first. Ryan Harvey for the Yanks for David. Luke Cashel for the Twins. Walker Jenkins, Twins. Pablo Guerrero, Rangers. Adolfo Sanchez, Reds. Charlie Balinson first for the Mariners for Michael. And a sky blue of Yankees, Gage Zeal. And that will go to David M. Gage was a fourth rounder. We have a Intune of Paulino Santana for the Rangers for Sherman. Refractor first, third rounder Casey Cook for the Rangers. That is for Sherman. And Vladdy Guerrero for the Mets. Yandri Vargas, Dodgers. Ty Petey, Mariners. Vladimir Senzio, Red Sox. Del Joseph, Mariners. Leo DeVries, Padres. Jackson Wentworth, first for the Jays. Eduardo Herrera, White Sox. Tanner Jones, first for the Royals. Tyson Neighbors, first for the Padres. Chandler Welch, first for the Brewers. Pablo Guerrero, Rangers. Max Clark, Tigers. Mike Sirota, first for the Reds. Carson DiMartini, first for the Phillies. Rodney Green, first for the A's. Trey Snyder, first for the Mets. Cody Shojinaga, first for the Phils. Sam Antonacci, first for the White Sox. Eric Hernandez, first for the Braves. Nick Montgomery, first for the Braves. Ryan Sloan, first for the Mariners. Jacob Cozart, first for the Guardians. Then our Chrome, we have Fenwick Trimble, first for the Marlins for Michael. Ty Sutacine, first for the Cubs for Christian. Jaron DeBerry, first for the Brewers for Eric. There's Ryan Johnson. He's on the Angels now. First for the Angels for George. Titus Sissel, first for the D-backs for David. Hunter Cranton, first for the Mariners for Michael. And a speckle of Red Sox, Braden Montgomery, first rounder, who's now on the White Sox. So this will go to David. 160 of 200. Nice hit for the Red Sox. Hit quite a few Braden Montgomery hits. He's not doing that well so far this year for the White Sox, I saw. One sec. Hagen Smith, draft night insert for the White Sox for Ian. Here's a Jamie Ferrer, I believe a second rounder for the Twins, refractor for Sherman. And Ethan Salas for the Padres. Ethan Salas is still not playing well. I'm starting to really wonder about him. So I got a first and second round. No, Ferrer's a fourth, sorry. Who was that? Was it? Oh, I think it was Billy Amick, who's the second rounder for the Twins. LP Langevin, first for the Royals. Francisco Villarreal, Yankees. Caden Dana, Angels. Brock Wilkin, Brewers. Walker Martin, Giants. Harry Ford, Mariners. Yoelin Cespedes, Red Sox. Johnny Farmello, Mariners. Jared Cerna, Marlins. Camilo Diaz, Astros. Ethan Bagwell, first for the Braves. Casey Salk, first for the White Sox. Cole Mathis, first for the Cubs. Jared Thomas, first for the Rockies. Blake Burke, first for the Brewers. Braylon Payne, first for the Brewers. J.D. Dix, first for the Diamondbacks. Braden Montgomery, first for the Red Sox. Nick Kurtz, first for the A's. Dylan Drayling, first for the Rangers. Ariel Armas, first for the Cubs. And Fenric Trimble, first for the Marlins. We have a chrome first gauge deal for the Yankees for David. Ryan Clifford, New York Mets. Brock Wilkin, Brewers. Augustin Ramirez, Marlins. Braden Taylor, Rays. Trey Morgan, Rays. Dylan Cruz, Nats. And a Jack Caglianone plasma insert. For the Royals, that'd be for George. Refractor first, Eli Serrano for the Mets, for George. And Matt Shaw for the Cubbies. That'll be for Christian. Serrano was a fourth. Well, guess I'll put our insert on the back row since we're not filling up the back row right now. Alright, we have Luis Guanipa, Braves. Felon Celestin, Mariners. Charlie Bailonton, first for the Mariners. Jackson Kent, first for the Nats. Cal Teal, Red Sox. Cal Teal's on the White Sox now, by the way. Brock Porter, Rangers. Miles Naylor, A's. Cooper Pratt, Brewers. Ryan Clifford, Mets. Rhett Lauder, Reds. AJ Cossey, first for the White Sox. Bryce Cunningham, first for the Yankees. Levy Sterling, first for the Pirates. Dante Noy, first for the Phillies. Trey Yesovich, first for the Jays. Christian Moore, first for the Angels. Seaver King, first for the Nats. Carson Bench, first for the Mets. Brody Brecht, first for the Rockies. Bryce McCage, first for the Brewers. Josh Hartley, first for the Pirates. And Kavir Steers, first for the Padres. I don't know about that. The White Sox have Edgar Quero, and he is farther along. Dedmer De Los Santos for the Twins. Paulinho Santana, Rangers. Josiah Romeo, first for the A's, for Christian. Jackson Kent, first for the Nats, for George. Victor Hurtado, Nats. Felon Celestin, Mariners. George Lombard Jr., Yankees. And in action, it will be of Arjun Amala. I don't think I've seen that one. Jays, and that'll be for Ian. Refractor first, Blake Wright for the Rockies, for Michael. And Alexander Albertus for the White Sox. Blake Wright's a third? Fourth. I keep finding a first bat here. Every pack. He's not off to a hot start. I just looked at his stats. They were not good. Cal Teal. Let's see. It's hitting 190. And 42 at bats. Matt Shaw, Cubs. Luke Cashel, Twins. Luis Baez, Astros. Zero Hope, Dodgers. Braylon Morrell, Rangers. Denrique Valdez, Cubs. Juan Baez, Brewers. Byron Churio, Twins. Rafael Schlesinger, first for the Guardians. Grant Shepardson, first for the Marlins. Dedmer De Los Santos, Twins. Gerald Perez, White Sox. Peyton Toll, first for the Red Sox. John Spikerman, first for the Phillies. Nathan Fleveling, first for the Rays. Nick Mitchell, first for the Jays. James Tibbs, first for the Giants. Zarek Earhart, first for the Red Sox. Randall Diaz, first for the Nats. Nick McLean, first for the White Sox. Blake Larson, first for the White Sox. And Carter Holton, first for the Braves. Zach Earhart, Chrome first for the Red Sox for David. Errol Armas, first for the Cubs for Christian. Nick McLean, first for the White Sox for Ian. Blake Larson, first for the White Sox for Ian. Carter Holton, first for the Braves for Stewart. Boston Bateman, first for the Padres for Francisco. And an of 50 here. An in-tune of 50. It shall be Jose Perdomo, Atlanta for Stewart. Well, there's a nice hit. A gold in-tune with a very flawless looking surface, actually. Looks very pretty. Nice hit there for Stewart. We have a plasma of Ryan Waldschmidt for the D-backs for David. There's a refractor. Travis Bazana also looks pretty good. Guardians for Michael, and Ty Petey for the Mariners. nice ones in there. We have Roman Anthony, Red Sox, Sebastian Walcott, Rangers, Vladdy Guerrero, Mets, Giovanni Rodriguez, Mets, Jose Perdomo, Braves, Dalton Rushing, Dodgers, Joshua Lugo, Angels, Enrique Bradfield Jr., Orioles, Jeremy Rodriguez, Mets, Tink Hence, Cardinals, Kalen Culpepper, first for the Twins, Chase Harlan, first for the Dodgers, Casey Cook, first for the Rangers, Jamie Ferrer, first for the Twins, Eli Serrano, first for the Mets, Aiden May, first for the Marlins, Boston Bateman, first for the Padres, Ryan Waldschmidt, first for the Diamondbacks. There's another Cam Smith, first for the Cubs, and another Jack Caglianone, first for the Royals, Cam Caminiti, first for the Braves, Ben Hess, first for the Yankees. We have not found a single first round Chrome yet. We have Jared Turner, Marlins, Clark Candioti, first for the Padres for Francisco, Tanner Jones, first for the Royals, Caden Dana, Angels, Yohani Morales, Nationals, Juan Baez, Brewers, and a Purple Pirate, Connor Griffin, first rounder for the Pirates. So there's a nice one for Christian. A bit of a line there. Can't tell if that's all just line or I think it's mostly all just line. There's a pretty significant line on that. Down the middle. Well, we got 4 numbered hits. That's more than normal. So that's pretty cool. And 2 of them are first rounders. Meanwhile, 0 base first rounders. Emil Morales in tune for the Dodgers for Mike. Refractor first. There's a first rounder. Cash Mayfield for the Padres for Francisco. And Henry Vargas for the Dodgers. Almost filled up a whole row here of refractors. It's another Kegs. And Cam Smith. Alright, 3 autos. Maybe we'll find a first round Chrome. Who knows? Let's not get crazy now. Hits are good. Factors are good. Nate Knowles, first for the Rays. Michael Messi, first for the Tigers. Jose De Paula, Dodgers. Brandon Sproat, Mets. Yohani Morales, Nats. Alexander Albertus, White Sox. Theron Lorenzo, Tigers. Aiden Miller, Phillies. Braylon Brazaban, Pirates. There's a colored auto in here. Paulino Santana, Rangers. Clark Candioti, first for the Padres. Ryan Harvey, first for the Yankees. Blake Wright, first for the Rockies. Theo Gillen, first for the Rays. Connor Griffin, first for the Pirates. Carter Johnson, first for the Marlins. Drew Beam, first for the Royals. Tyson Lewis, first for the Reds. Billy Amick, first for the Twins. Cole Messina, first for the Rockies. Woody Hadeen, first for the Tigers. Eddie Reinders, first for the Pirates. There's a first round Chrome. Ryan Waldschmidt for the Diamondbacks for David. Cam Smith, first rounder for the Cubs for Christian. Jack Caglianone, first rounder for the Royals for George. Oh, now we're getting them all. Cam Caminiti, first rounder for the Braves for Stewart. Ben Hess, first rounder for the Yankees for David. And Tyson Lewis, second rounder for the Reds for Eric. And we have it appears to be a gold Rocky Jared Thomas. 31 of 50 gold auto for Michael B. Very nice auto there. Second rounder, 42nd overall. Almost a first round pick there. There's a nice hit. Alright, then we have Bowman Draft Night. Cam Caminiti for the Braves for Stewart. Refractor first, Caleb Bonemer for the White Sox for Ian. And this card is a little bit stuck. It's Kyle Teal for the Red Sox. Yeah, it's got a little bit of a something on here. Yeah, a little bit of something right there that was kind of stuck there. Bowman, second rounder, 43rd overall, pick after Jared Thomas. Okay, I can put up all these chromes now. Auto pack number 2. We have Parker Smith, first for the Astros. Josiah Romeo, first for the A's. Zach Veen, Rockies. George Lombard Jr., Yankees. Ashedri Vargas, Rangers. Augustin Ramirez, Marlins. Walker Jenkins, Twins. Emil Morales, Dodgers. Adolfo Sanchez, Reds. Chase Alsop, first for the O's. Connor Foley, first for the Diamondbacks. Cheng-En Lin, Reds. Chase Burns, first for the Reds. Gage Miller, first for the Marlins. Ivan Luciano, first for the Diamondbacks. Ryan Campos, first for the Cardinals. Aaron Parker, first for the Jays. Ty Suthasine, first for the Rockies. Jaron DeBerry, first for the Brewers. Ryan Johnson, first for the Angels. Titus Sissel, first for the Diamondbacks. Hunter Cranton, first for the Mariners. There's a first rounder again. Seaver King for the Nats for George. First rounder Carson Bench for the Mets for George. Brady Breck's a first rounder for the Rockies for Michael. Bryce McCage, first for the Brewers for Eric. Josh Hartley, first for the Pirates for Christian. Kivers Tears, first for the Padres for Francisco. And auto will be Tyson Lewis, second rounder of the Reds. So another good auto. What this is. Oh, it came off. Good. Yeah, it looks. Oh, there's one little line down there. One little line. I see right here. Not too bad though. Overall, not bad at all. Corners are good. In tune, Aiden Miller for the Phillies for Eric. Refractor first, Aiden May, second rounder for the Marlins for Michael, and refractor Luis Vias for the Astros. I think it's our first pack. I didn't put up a refractor. Let's assume I find something in the next pack. Put these down here. Whoops. Bumped the camera. There we go. Braden Taylor, Rays. Trey Morgan, Rays. McAble, Phillies. Dylan Cruz, Nationals. Adriel Radney, Diamondbacks. Fernando Cruz, Cubs. Brooks Auger, first for the Dodgers. Victor Hurtado, Nationals. Ethan Salas, Padres. Noble Meyer, Marlins. Arjun Namala, Jays. Davison De Los Santos, Marlins. Daniel Egan, first for the Diamondbacks. Josh Carone, first for the Mariners. Brandon Neely, first for the Red Sox. Brian Holiday, first for the Cardinals. Ethan Shuffleband, first for the Tigers. Nate Dome, first for the Mets. Luke Coleman, first for the Reds. Griffin Burkholder, first for the Phillies. Jonathan Santucci, first for the Mets. And Kellen Lindsey, first for the Dodgers. Alright, we have Chrome first Jacob Cozart for the Guardians for Michael. JD Dix, first rounder for the Diamondbacks for David. First rounder Braden Montgomery for the Red Sox for David. First rounder Nick Kurtz for the A's for Christian. Well, we filled out that back row really fast. Dylan Drayling, first for the Rangers for Sherman. And Brandon Neely, first for the Red Sox for David. And a blue auto for the White Sox. It is Sam Antonacci. That'll go to Ian. 125 of 150. A 5th round Sam Antonacci. So 2 numbered autos today. Then we have a Plasma Bryce Eldridge for the Giants for Francisco. Refractor first, Chase Harlan for the Dodgers for Mike, and that is a 3rd rounder. And Brooks Alger first for the Dodgers as well for Mike. Oh boy, really ran out of space. Put our guy down there, I guess. Did not think we were going to fill up the whole back row in like 3 packs, but we did. We did it. I'll put our 2 D-backs together. Alright, there. Like that. Okay, so let's recap. Alright, for our autos, we have a gold of 50, Jared Thomas auto for the Rockies, a blue of 150, Sam Antonacci for the Chicago White Sox, and a base auto of Tyson Lewis for the Cincinnati Reds. For our numbered parallels, we have a gold in tune of Jose Perdomo for the Atlanta Braves, numbered to 50, a aqua wave of, was that 125? Yeah, 125 of Jose De Paula of the Los Angeles Dodgers. We have a purple of 250, Connor Griffin, first rounder for the Pirates, and a sparkle of 299, Braden Montgomery of the. Oh wait, no, these are of 200, aren't they? Yeah, it's of 200, Braden Montgomery of the Boston Red Sox, first rounder. We have a blue paper parallel of 150, Tommy Troy for the Arizona Diamondbacks, a lunar glow of Boston Bateman for the San Diego Padres, a sky blue chrome Gage Zeal of the New York Yankees. And for our refractors, we have Nick Mitchell for the Toronto Blue Jays, James Tibbs for the Giants, Kalen Culpepper for the Twins, James Cook, there's a Casey, what's his name? Casey Cook for the Rangers, Jamie Ferrer for the Twins, Eli Serrano for the Mets, not Cole Messina, Blake Wright for the Rockies, Travis Bazana for the Guardians, Cash Mayfield for the Padres, Caleb Bonham for the White Sox, and Chase Harlan for the Dodgers. And for our base chrome, we have Tyson Lewis for the Reds, Ben S for the Yankees, Cam Caminiti for the Braves, Jack Caglianone for the Royals, Cam Smith for the Cubs, J.D. Dixon, Ryan Waldschmidt for the Diamondbacks, Carson Bench for the Mets, Seaver King for the Nats, Nick Kurtz for the A's, and Braden Montgomery for the Red Sox. So that'll be everything for our 28-24 Bowman Draft Jumbo box break. Number 29 is up with 5 spots left to go, and then I'll soon have number 30 up as well. So thanks for joining, everybody. I'll get you guys the results today and possibly get it out in the mail today. Maybe, and we'll see. If not today, tomorrow. So, look out for that, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good rest of your Thursday, everybody. Peace.